Now let's move on to our next exercise where we are going to discuss long questions and answers. The first question is, describe the physical appearance of the old man. The answer is, the old man has been portrayed as a man of 70 having pale blue eyes and a red wrinkled face worn out by sweat, while he was wearing a blue bandana on his head. He has been depicted as a man of healthy spirits who is determined to do the laborious task of taking a walk through the steep path up to the mountain top, where he plowed and harvested on the previously barren land. The second question is, how did the old man feel about the land? The answer is, the land was a source of remarkable sense of achievement to the old man, as he claimed that with just little help, he was able to plow and raise vegetables free of weeds. He fenced the barren patch of land in the heart of wilderness on the top of the mountain. He had high expectations with the vegetables that they would reap to be fresh and tastier than his son would have ever tasted. He smelled the land, expressed his feelings that land smells like fresh air. He was also able to recall and cherish the memories of his youth with his wife there. As he says, I went back to our youth and this is the only land that felt like it was. The third question is, what did the son remember from his childhood? Were those good memories? The answer is, Jess recollected the bittersweet memories of his childhood, some of which were good while the others were bad. He remembered the time when his father had found a coffee tree in the woods once, which was known to him as the only one of its kind growing in their country. He also recalled the time when he was 6 and had lost the little wooden plow that his father had made him. This was the time when he cried a lot until his father made him another plow, but having developed a deep affiliation with the previous one, he never loved the second one as much as he loved the first one. The fourth question is, write the story in your own words. So the story Clearing in the Sky by Jesse Stewart revolves around the narrator of the story Jess, who accompanies his father who wants to show him the fruit of his hard work. In spite of doctors' predictions for the past 40 years who advised him to avoid long walks and spend the remaining days of his life with his family, he already lived 70 years of his life energetically. Being the breadwinner of his family, the old man retained his healthy spirits and fought back the ailment, taking the laborious task of clearing and fencing the barren land, and raised vegetables in the midst of wilderness. He was proud of his achievement that he had managed to carry out the boring task with just a little help, and cheated death many times. The sport has a special place in his heart as the memories of his youth were associated with that, and it gave him a new sense of energy. In short, we can say that it also reflects his father's deep affiliation and appreciation of nature and the strength of human spirit. The last question is, what moral lesson does the story teach? So basically, this story teaches us a lesson that if a person is determined and has a strong willpower, he can accomplish any task on his own. God helps those who help themselves. One should be like the old man who did not let physical problems hinder his way. The story also teaches that the love for nature and sense of determination to fight back with circumstances enable to accomplish goals. The character of the old man is a true example of determination, because despite his physical weakness, he proves the doctors wrong by his determination and healthy spirit, as he remains energetic at the age of 70. As he says that if the doctors have been right, I have cheated my death many times. तो यहाँ पे हमारी एक्सरसाइज ख़त्म हो जाती है. आई होप कि आपको ये बहुत अच्छी समझ आई होगी. थैंक यू.